Hi and welcome to my channel, and if you're returning, it's great to see you back. In today's video, I'm so lucky my daughter has come from Tokyo to see me. She's going to spend a couple of days with me and we're going to go to Akabana and calligraphy class, get some lunch, have a look around and meet up with a friend for dinner. Now that was fun. So please join me, sit down, have a cup of tea and let's get going. Our first stop is the Akabana and calligraphy class. If you're new to my channel, my name is Pennie. I'm in my 50s from New Zealand. I've decided to have a complete change in direction of my life. So I quit my job in New Zealand, sold everything up and moved to Japan to study Japanese and to finish my degree. A bit crazy, but I was thinking, you only live once and it's really something I wanted to do. The Akabana and calligraphy classes are held once a month and I really look forward to going to these classes. The sensei is so lovely and really kind and helpful. At the moment she's explaining the structure of the Akabana. The word Akabana means living flowers. It's not like a Western bouquet full of colour and symmetry. Instead it's a simple, elegant and filled with meaning. You only need a few elements, a branch, a flower and maybe some leaves to say something very personal and beautiful. For many people, especially women like us who've cared for families, managed work and juggled so much, Akabana can be a way to return to yourself. You don't need fancy tools, just a small bowl, a kenzan, if you've got one, and something from the garden or a local shop. In Akabana, what's not there is just as important as what is. The space between the flowers, called mai in Japanese, is where the heart can rest. It's peaceful, like a quiet moment in your day. Here's how to begin. You choose one or two long flowing branches and that is your shin. Shin is the tallest branch and that stands for heaven. Then a flower that leans outward, that's the soul. The soul is the mid-length branch. This is humankind. And finally, a leaf or low bloom close to the base, and that's your hikkai. Place them with care and love. There's no fuss, no perfection, just peace. What do you think? Thumbs up? After the Akabana class, we also joined the calligraphy class called Shodo in Japanese. Shodo means the way of writing, and it's a traditional Japanese art form that combines beauty and the brush technique with meaning and mindfulness. Our theme for today's calligraphy was the rainy season, which is called Suyu. It's made up of two kanji, yume meaning plum blossom and ame meaning rain. So together, Suyu literally means plum rain. It's named after the time of year when the plum trees ripen and it rains a lot in Japan. The sensei showed us the proper stroke order and then we practiced again and again on special rice paper with a calligraphy brush. We use sumi ink, which smells earthy and ancient. It really adds to the experience. Learning to write these kanji with a brush is such a peaceful and mindful experience. You have to breathe slowly, concentrate on each stroke and feel the movement of the brush. It's not just writing, it's almost like meditation. I'm still learning, but I love how each attempt looks a little different. No two are ever the same, just like rain. Here's the end result. I want to also say a really big thank you for everyone who's brought me a coffee through my Ko-Fi link that's in the description. It really does help. And it allows me to go out and have a coffee and even have a spot of lunch now and again. So thank you so much. That's really appreciated. And also thank you for all your kind supporting words. It has helped me when I've been feeling down and feeling kind of inadequate. So a big thank you to you all. You don't know how much it means to me. We're going into this mall to have a look for some lunch. And we noticed this restaurant the other month when we came to Kaneyama and wanted to try it. One good thing, they do have a touchscreen ordering system. We ordered some karaage chicken to share to start with, and my daughter ordered an udon dish. Now doesn't that look nice? and I got chicken with black bean sauce, but it really did taste a bit sweet and sour sauce, to be honest with you. Still lovely though. I do like the way they have those little side dishes. When I first arrived in Japan, I thought, gosh, they look small, but they're actually a perfect size. The Eon Mall in Kaneyama is actually pretty big. It's spread over 3 floors, and it's nice to actually go to when it's hot because it's all air conditioned. This is Kaneyama Station, and it's pretty busy. It is Saturday, mind you. We came across this little event, and they do have these little events quite regularly in the train stations. They're promoting different districts, and there's always games and competitions to enter. I wonder what the prizes will be. It's actually quite fun. So here I have to spin the wheel. A little bead comes out, and depending on the colour, depends on what prize you get.
One more time.
So we get some tea and a voucher and information and 2 packets of wet wipes.
Oh, fantastic.
Who could ask for more, eh? It's so lovely. It's quite busy. Tonight we're going and meeting a friend, and we're going to a Yakaniku restaurant. So Yakaniku is a Japanese term that means grilled meat. It refers to a popular and delicious style of dining in Japan where you grill your own bite-sized pieces of meat at the table. It's fun, interactive, and incredibly tasty. Now, we were seated by a large group of students. It seemed like it was so noisy, but it was all you can eat for 3,000 yen. So we kept on ordering meat after meat after meat. It was fun. So the word yakiniku, yaki is meaning grilled, kind of cooked over heat, and niku is meat. So yakiniku restaurant. After the restaurant, we decided to go to Sakae, and there is Nagoya Tower. There's actually a lookout kind of halfway up, and you can see the whole of Nagoya. This area has quite a number of bars and nightclubs, kind of an in place to go to.
The fish and chips is actually not that bad, but it's just the chips.
It was nice just to sit down and watch the world go by. I left the girls to carry on partying, and I decided to go home. It's hard when you get old to stay up all night. Today we're just doing some mother-daughter shopping and looking around, so of course we're going to Eon Mall. Eon Mall is our favourite place to go. It's so close to where we live. I think it's just, usually there's a little sign, and I'm sure it said it was for rent. Little dinky house. But then you're closer to the lights. They'll be going deep, 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 deep. So I'll get you some bread.
It's quite exciting.
I know.
I've been wanting to get this bread for a while.
I go past every time I go past it. Of course, we have to go into my daughter's favourite bakery. Just one?
Yep, just one.
And I must admit, I have had a couple of these scones, and I shouldn't, but they are quite delicious. And 2 oat and raisin cookies for my daughter to take back to Tokyo with her. They're healthy. Truly, they've got oats in them, so it means that they're healthy. Don't worry about the sugar content. Of course, we have to do photos. So in the mall it's got a couple of Starbucks locations. Do like to come to this one. It's got a very nice area to sit down and you can do a little bit of study. And also the staff are so nice. They always greet you so friendly. We're going to take our coffees up to the third floor as they've got a food court area, but also there's a lovely outside area that you can sit outside and you can look out onto the gardens below. And since it's not raining today and it's a lovely day, we decided to do that. However, it is starting to get quite humid out there. It's around 70 to 80% humidity at the moment, and I think it's just going to get worse. But look at the day, it's so lovely. And you do get quite a nice view from the rooftop as well.
You can meet me and we can go out.
The last stop before I say goodbye to my daughter is we're going back to Sakae. There's a band playing. Is it a band? No, I'm not sure if I call it a band. There's a J-pop idol group playing. And I wanted to show you what they're like. It's quite sweet. They sing and dance at the same time. And it is quite an interesting event. They have idols. Usually every weekend there's someone playing, and they usually play for about 15 minutes. They have about 2 or 3 songs, and then another group comes on, so there's usually different groups, and they range from their ability. On our way back home, came across this event. Now it's a political party, but I like the way they're on the top of their vans, so they have their vans and they stand on top with a microphone. A study update. I am progressing slowly. I have been studying quite a lot recently, and we do have an end of term test coming up. So in my next video I would have sat my test and maybe I might have got the results back, but I'll let you know how it goes. I do find it challenging, but with your support and encouragement, I must admit I have felt a lot more positive. Didn't realise Japanese was such a hard language to learn. But in my other studies I am doing quite well. So out of my 4 subjects I've got a B- and a B. So I'm happy with that. I'm waiting for my other 2 subjects marks to come back for the end of term, and I start again studying next month. So no rest for the wicked. Also, I want to apologise for the lateness of the video. I did have a bit of technical difficulties and I couldn't do any of my editing, but I've managed to borrow my daughter's computer for the time being. I do have to probably get mine reformatted or get a new one. I'll see how we go and how the finances are. I think the main problem is storage, so it might just need to have more storage put in. I think there are options for storage. You can get external hard drives, so I will have a look at that. So in my next video it will be just my daily life, me studying for my exam, and also I might get the results back, so I might be able to share the results with you. Also, my apartment lease is coming to an end and I do have to start looking at apartments. So I will be looking at a number of apartments over the course of the next couple of weeks, So I'll let you know how I get on. And if possible, I will record some of the apartments I see. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.
車内奥へとお進みください。ドア付近立ち止まらないようご協力お願いいたします。また空いている